Hello everyone and welcome to the second video in my series of phonics videos. Today we're going to look at M, D, G, O, C and K. So it's another 6 letters we're going to look at. Okay, why not get started? We're going to look at the first letter, M. Okay, so our first letter is M. Now, M is the name of the letter. 这是它的名字是 M. 那它的发音呢 What's the sound of the letter? Okay, you have a try. Now, this is quite easy to remember. This is how I remember it. So, 如果你去路上看一个麦当劳，他们有一个大的那个 M 是不是 ？So it's the same pronunciation， 一样的发音，麦当劳，英语也是，like that. Now let's look at the first word. Okay, right. Now let's sound it out, shall we? So we have and then we have apple 的Right, let's put it together. 我们连起来吧。Map. Okay, good. Right, now let's look at word number 2. So we start with our Now this second one, whoa, what's that one? This one is O. And then we have 我们学过的 p. So let's put them together. Mop. Okay, excellent. Now let's look at word number 3. Word number 3. Me, o. Okay, this is a bit more tricky. We have 4 letters, right? 4个字母 So 我们加油 me, o 这个3个是 了的发音，还有 k 我们没学过的 Okay, let's put it together. o k Milk. 这是牛奶 Now, I like milk. 我喜欢牛奶。那我们怎么说呢 I like milk. Okay, 你们跟我说吧 I like milk. Bing bong, very good. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. Now we're going to look at this letter. This letter is D. The name is D. The sound, no? What's the sound? D. Now we can see the big one and the small one are very different. 完全不一样 they're very different. So we have to try to remember them. 我们一定要记住吧 Okay, so let's look at word number 1. Okay, so we've got D, O, G. Okay, let's put it together. D, O, Do, Dog. Dog. Okay, can you say it? Dog. Bing bong, very good. Dog. Okay, let's look at word number 2. Okay, so this one, we've got our d, number 1, d, and then 我们学过的 d, g. Let's put it together. D, g. Dig. Okay, you guys say it. Dig. Very good. Yes, we like that one. Okay, let's carry on. Now this is a hard one. Look, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. 7 letters. So, what are we going to do? Let's try our best to put all the letters together. So, we're going to start with d, 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 e, d, e, dent, dent, I, st. Okay. Dentist, dentist. Okay, now we can see the dentist, what does he do for a job? 他就是牙医. He's a dentist. I don't like the dentist. I'm scared of the dentist. Okay, let's look at the next word. Now, this letter is G. The name is G. 它的名字是 G. The sound 呢? G, 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 G. Shall we look at word number 1? Let's look at word number 1. Okay, this is an easier one. We've got G, A, Okay, let's put it together. G, A, Ga, Ga, Gun. Gun. Can I hear you say it? Gun. Bing bong, very good. Okay, let's look at word number 2. Right, this is longer. We have 5 letters. So, let's do it. G, R, I, O. So, 2 L's together. 我们一起发 2 L's. Yeah, l, l, l. So, let's put it together. 我们连起来. G, R, G, R, Gr, Gr, I, Grill. 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 Okay, excellent stuff. Let's move on to the next word. Okay, this one is G, R, A, Okay, let's put it together. 我们连起来 G, R, Gr, Gr, A, Gram. 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 So, 1 gram 是一克. Yeah, 1 gram. So we use that to cook with if we want to bake a cake. Okay, so that's gram. Now these words are a little trickier. 我想挑战你们一下. So, because we have 2个一起发的 OR. 接下来我们要仔细看 OR 在一起 But we'll have a little look now. 我们可以预习一下. So OR 就是 or 的发音. So we've got G, or, R, I, la. So let's put it together. G, or, gori, I, gorilla. 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 Ooh. Okay, and number 2 also has a new one. 还是有我们没学过的自然拼音. 2 E's together, 2个 E 在一起. 是 E 的发音. So, let's do it. G, R, E. Right, so. G, R, G, R, Gr, 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 E, green. 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 Can I hear you say it? Green. Very good. Okay, let's move on to our second set. Now we're going to look at the letter O. O. Now, the name is O. 它的名字是 O. But the sound 呢 is different. The sound 是 O, 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 O. Now, I have a good way to remember how to say this letter. Yeah, 我有一个很好的方法记住. So, look at my mouth when I say the sound. 你看我的嘴巴，我发 O 的时候 O, O, O. 是不是一样的形状 O, O, O. Yeah? So, for example, if I draw a face like this, and there's my teeth. Oh, oh, oh. So 要发 oh, oh, oh 的发音，也要一样的形状来发，是不是 ？Oh, oh, oh. Okay, let's look at word number 1. So this word is oh, oh, So let's try it. Oh, on. Very good. Now, the second word is off. Now, on and off 就是反义词 ，yeah, on and off. 比如说 we would say turn on the light. 开灯。那 turn off the light 呢？你想一想是什么意思 ？Turn off the light， 就是关灯的意思。Yeah, turn on the light, turn off the light. Okay, very good. Now let's look at our second word. Okay, so we have got odd, odd. Now, odd 就是一种 number, yeah, 一种数。So 1 is odd, 3 is odd, 5, 7, and 9都是 odd numbers, 都是奇数 yeah. Now, the other numbers, 另外一个 number 是 even numbers, 就是偶数，是不是？ So these are odd numbers. Okay, next word, easy one. Oh, now this one 还没学过 is ox, ox 就是公牛的意思 yeah, ox. Really good. Now, let's look at our next word. This letter, the big and the small are the same. 大的小的都一样，是不是？ It's the same. 一样是 same. Now, what's the sound? The name is C. 它的名字是 C. Now, the sound is k, k, k. Can you say that? K, k, k. Very good. Right, let's look at word number 1. Very easy one. K, a, t, t, t. 都是学过的 right? A and t. So, k, a, cat, 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 cat. Now this cat, we can say this cat is happy. 是不是这个 cat 很开心 So, let's say the cat is happy. Right, let's say it together. 我们一起说吧 The cat is happy. Very good. Okay, next word. Oh, they're very cute. So, this word, we've got a k, k, k. B, b, b. And then s, s. So, let's put it together. K, cub, cubs, cubs, cubs. Now, cubs are baby cats. Yeah, 大大的毛的宝贝儿都叫 cubs. Tiger cubs, lion cubs. Yeah, 狮子宝贝儿 and 老虎宝贝儿都是 cubs. Good. Now then, the next word is a bit easier. K, t. Let's put it together. K, cut, cut, cut. Okay, your turn. Cut. Very good. Cut. Now, we can cut our hair. 剪头发 Cut my hair. She is cutting some vegetables. Okay, now our last C word is a longer one. We have 5 letters, 5个字母. So, 我们加油. K, R, O, S. Let's put it together. K, R, K, R, Kr, Kr, O, cross. 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 Let's hear it. Cross. Very good. 很棒. Excellent. Now, we're going to look at our next word. This is a long one. 比较长. 我们加油吧. K, A, K, A, K, R, O, T. So, let's put it together. 我们连起来. Put it together. K, A, Carrot. 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 I like carrots. Yeah, 我喜欢红萝卜. So, let's say that. 怎么说的呢? I like carrots. 你们说吧. I like carrots. Very good. Okay. Now, let's go to the next one. This is the same sound as the one we looked at. 我们刚刚看的 k k k 的 c， 它一模一样的发音 ，same sound， 但是它的名字不一样，肯定。So the name is K. K. The sound is k. K. Okay, let's look at some words. Number 1. Wow, it's so long, isn't it? It's a long word. Okay, 我们加油. K, A, G, A, R. Oh, and this one 我们没见过. 2 O's together, 2个 O 在一起是就是猴子的声音. So, let's put it together. 我们连起来. K, A, K, A, K, Kang, 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 Kanga, Kangaroo, 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 Kangaroo. Okay, your turn. Have a try. 加油. Kangaroo, Kangaroo. Bing bong. Excellent work. Let's move on to the next word. Okay, this word is K, I. Now this letter we haven't seen, 没见过. W, W. And then another one, I, I. So, let's put it together. K, I, ki, ki, w, I, kiwi. Kiwi. Okay, very good. Very good. Kiwi. Now we're going to look at some practice. Yeah. Now it's time to do some practice. Yeah. 我们现在练习吧. So we're going to look at some of these words together with the ones we learned already. So at the top we have all the letters. 就是今天学过的自然拼音，是不是？ So we've got map, and then we've got dog, gun, ox, cat, and kangaroo. So 最后的2个都是一样的发音，是不是？ Cat, kangaroo. Okay, now the same as last class, yeah? What we're going to do, 我来说一个, I'm going to say one of them. 你要猜一猜我说哪一个? Did I say number 1 or number 2? Okay. So, let's have a try. I'm going to say cod. Cod. Now, is that number 1 or number 2? Cod. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Now it was number 1. Number 1. K-O-D. Cod. Cod. Okay. Now let's read number 2 together. 我们一起拼 number 2吧. Let's read number 2 together. So we've got K-O-G. K-O-Cog. Cog. Cog. Okay. Now, what we're going to do now, we're going to look at all of the letters together. Yeah, 我们加上第一个视频的字母. Yeah, so 我们一起看吧. Now, we've got all of these ones. So look, we've got sun, apple, 10, pig, igloo, neck, map, dog, gun, ox, cat, kangaroo. Okay, so now then, we're going to do the same thing. Is it going to be number 1 or number 2? Okay. I'm going to choose mad. Mad. Is that number 1 or number 2? Mad. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. It was number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or number 2? It was number 2. Number 2. Mad. Mad. Okay. Let's read number 1 together. 我们一起读 number 1 吧. Let's read number 1 together. God. 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 Okay, really good. Let's try another one. Right, okay, 2 new words. Is it going to be number 1 or number 2? Right. I'm going to choose man. Man. Is that number 1 or is that number 2? Man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, time's up. Is it number 1 or number 2? It was number 1. Number 1. Man. Man. Okay. Now, let's read number 2 together. Together. 在一起. Together. So, number 1 is G. Got. 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 Okay, 很棒. Right, on to our next practice. 2 more words. So, we're going to have number 1 and number 2. Can you guess the right answer? 你能猜对了吗? Can you guess the right answer? Let's try. I'm going to choose cot. Cot. Is that number 1 or number 2? Cot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. It was number 2. Number 2. Cot. 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 It's a baby's bed. 婴儿床是 a cot. Now, let's read number 1 together. Ts, a, Let's 连起来 put it together. Ts, a, ta, ta, Tan. Tan. Excellent stuff. Okay, we've got a few more left before we say goodbye. Next one. So, is it going to be number 1 or number 2? Okay. Number 1 or number 2? I'm going to say nag. Nag. I think this one's quite tricky. 我觉得有点难. I think this is a difficult one. Nag. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Is it number 1 or number 2? It was number 2. Apple 的 nag. 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 Okay. Now, let's look at number 1 together. 麦当劳的 and then apple 的 and then ten 的 So, let's do it. Mat. Mat. Mat 就是小地毯 Mat. Okay, good. Now, let's go to the next one. Now we've got 4 letters. 加油，我们有4个字母在一起。So these are 4 letters. Is it going to be number 1, whoops, or number 2? Okay. I'm going to say pots. Pots. Is that number 1 or is that number 2? Number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or number 2? Pots. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. It was number 2. Pot. Pots. Pots. Good. Okay. Let's read number 1 together. So, number 1. We've got 麦当劳的 then igloo 的 we've got sun 的 and again 10 the Okay. Mist. Mist. Okay. Very good. Now, we've got one more left. 最后的。那最后的是最难的。Look, this one has 5 letters. 5个字母 5 letters here. Okay. So, is it going to be number 1 or number 2? Okay. I'm going to say pick. Pick. Is that number 1 or is that number 2? Pick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Was it number 1 or number 2? It was number 1. Pick. 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 Okay, let's read number 2 together. So, we've got and then we've got d. Okay, 我们连起来 stand stand 站着的意思 stand up 站起来 stand. Okay. Whew, we've finished all the practice. Now, from the next lesson, 下届的不是下届的是下个视频 we won't do this practice. 我们不这么练习 Yeah, we'll start reading some books. 我们可以看一些简单的故事 Yeah, so we know enough now. 学过很多字母，所以我们可以看简单的故事 So next time we'll read a story. So it's time to say goodbye and see you next time. Bye bye. See you next time.